Okay, this is Fiends in High Places. Check the description for timestamps. There's at least 3 pitched/tossball cards that I know of. Advanced Decryption, Key, etc. I have Speech 5. Speech 5 will get the early guy, the first guy that we really run into, to stand down and give us the mech override codes. Speech 5 and having completed Stalking and Associate of Angry Ascendants, Savannah in the chapel. If you remember talking to Savannah in the chapel on Paradise Island, that will get Vries to stand down. In this video, we're going to get her to stand down. But don't worry if you don't have Speech 5. She's a really easy kill. So don't worry about it. If you have Hack 8 and you don't have Speech 5, you can get the mechs to stand down that the mech override code will usually do. If you don't have Speech 5, Hack 8 will get them all to shut down. Hack 3 will shut half of them down. But I'm going to let them all spawn in so you can see how not really hard they are, especially if you have a shock weapon, so it's not really important to have the hack. I do recommend getting Speech 5 though, especially if you want to like talk her down. You get her, if you kill her though, you do get her jacket. If you want that, you get her jacket. But other than that, if I've forgotten anything else, it'll be in the description. And here we go. And I'm going to take Niles with me, and I do like Marisol.
No time to goggle the rift, Commander. We've got to get to Vries.
Good evening. On behalf of everyone in Auntie's family, I want to thank our hosts for securing this.
I did forget to mention this simply because I didn't do it and I don't know what it is. But since I have Engineering 4, let's just go ahead and get it. Get Engineering 5, and we're going to disable landing pad gate hydraulics.
I am certain we can both profit from a merger. But surely the good Vicar Laureate and his fellow shareholders have some thoughts?
Madam Vice President, I and my fellow counselors remind you that this is no merger, but an alliance. By ending the war,
I have absolutely no idea what that did.
To our society.
Because I didn't do it during my other drives through here. So you don't know what that did.
Ship seems out of place here. Worth a once-over.
This must be the satellite that sent an emergency ping across the system.
Perk. You need the perk scrapper. Scrapper perk. Satellite bears scorch marks, presumably from atmospheric re-entry. Its panels have been tampered with and all data cartridges have been extracted.
What led me to you, Commander? Well, why is Vries hanging on to it?
Looks like Earth Directorate handiwork. Not familiar with the model.
Alright, let's go. Double check. All right. All right. So we can't go that way.
Who? Be still, Cadre. But don't let this interloper out of your sight. It's you, is it not? The one Agent Vries warned me to expect? Well, see here. If you intend to stop me, you're far too late.
I'll determine that. Tell me what Vries' plan is. Now.
Preposterous. Our mission to stop the talks is a righteous one. Why would I ever jeopardize it for the likes of you?
We need answers, now. How we extract those answers, I'll leave up to you, Commander. Personally, I'd start with the knees.
You do no such thing. My willpower is stout, my loyalty unshakable. And even if by some low chance you could extract my knowledge, you'll never truly understand. If our deaths buy Agent de Vries and our comrades the time they need, so be it.
Okay, I did forget this. I knew it was speech 3, but I forgot I did get Seer Wiley to stand down with speech 5. So I do have this as an option, and this is the way I went to get him to stand down.
That matters not. He lost his grit and turned traitor. But I am steadfast in my resolve. You hear me? Steadfast.
Wiley also thought he could predict the future. You think your plans will hold up better?
No, I mean, yes. Stop attempting to scramble my thoughts. But it doesn't matter what you do. The rest of our team is pushing forward. Agent de Vries is right. The only way to save us from destruction is to save the Order from itself.
I'll show you mercy, same as I did with the Monastery hostages if you tell me everything. Or you could have Leadership 1, or Intimidator.
But why would you leave me be? This situation is markedly different. Those at the Monastery were not standing in your path.
Member of the Earth Directorate. My word is practically law.
Is it? I may not know of this Earth Directorate you speak of, but I can tell you are not one to be trifled with, if I wish to continue drawing breath. Which suddenly seems all I can focus on. Fine then. I surrender. See this screen? Agent de Vries' orders for each of her strike teams are here for the taking. One team is in the next chamber, in fact. They're using the Seer's codes to gain control of the automechs and secure the station. All while Agent de Vries makes for the forum chamber to eliminate the delegates. You'll also need this. Her guards have commandeered some frightful reinforcements, and you'd do well to find the control hub to disable them before you're spotted. That's my end of the agreement upheld. If you truly intend to stop her, best be on your way now. May the numbers guide you.
Okay, so we just got the Greater Tranquility Mechanist override codes.
All our foes yielded so easily.
If
Let's review the data, shall we?
If you were unable to get the codes from him, either because you didn't have speech or something like that, don't worry too much. There is an opportunity to get another thing later. I forget what it's called. It's like an override that will work at least in one spot that I know of. So the monitor displays a map of the station. First team of agents is to hold the landing pad, which is the one we just did. The ones that just left. The second team is to make their way through the turbine chamber, which is where we're going next. And the third team is to guard the exit in the refinery. I don't know anything about a refinery, but we will be in the automechanical control hub. Okay, so now...
I'm sure this was once quite impressive.
Time rendered.
Okay, so this is just information. There's not actually anything to get off of this, but there's updates to emergency protocol. Should it move into lockdown, this is the kind of things that'll happen. It's really just information. We will be getting stuff from a later computer, though. Workbench if you need it.
your sovereign is regarded as
I'd bet bits to Borstwurst. That's going to need a new fuse.
good. If the Protectorate's own leader is beyond his depth, he and his ilk won't
Here's the
anticipate an
fuse.
alliance.
He's not my sovereign.
Yes, right. Well, landing a strike against the Protectorate in this state will be something like wrangling.
So if you want, you can also create one. You can make one.
Redworm.
I am unfamiliar, but I presume that to mean it will be without exertion. If so, then you are perhaps even more ignorant of Arcadia than I calculated. The sovereign...
The automechanical function commands, we're going to revert the targeting protocol. And we're going to write this to a card, and we're going to take it with us for the next area. Write to cartridge. Targeting protocol. Recent activity log. So somebody changed it. So the automechs right now are siding with the trader order members and shooting everybody on sight. We're going to change that to also shoot the order members. It won't keep us safe necessarily, but it'll get them to turn on the order members that they're currently like patrolling with. Alright, this works now that we put a fuse in. Get my shield.
Damn. The Vries team must have gotten to these mechs first.
These are
fighting on two fronts, but it's not looking like we have another choice.
These are order members in here. De Vries's order members are in here. And then the mechs. So we're going to get the mechs to turn on the order members. So if you have hack 4, you can do that as well. We have both the targeting that we got from the computer and the override codes from the guy downstairs. So we're going to let them kill each other. I've never seen the humans win, I gotta say. Yeah. Alright, I have a shock weapon, which is gonna help a lot.
Persons unknown, perchance close by. Determination, uncommon, yet natural atmospheric circulation. Unknown.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say which.
Condolence message sent
Ah!
to family on record.
Surviving me is strategically
I do
optimal.
see merit in your last declaration. It was astonishingly.
How fiend man such as yourself. In turn, I wish to thank you for toning down your advocating. I fear your next order.
Yes,
Yeah.
you must be quite busy between product launches and counting bits.
Alright, we're gonna get the Trader
As long as it
Tranquility
takes to
maintenance
ensure the order
access
isn't
key.
taken advantage of by duplicitous actors.
Where's that guy that was up here? Alright, we have one more mech to take out. He's all the way on the other side, and we're going to try and get to him before he gets to the ramp. Here he comes.
Processing undisrupted
Hostilities are afoot.
influences confirmed.
Alright. Okay. Where's... I'm on the wrong floor. Now you can go across the top area where we were, but I wanted to show the maintenance key. Greater Tranquility, maintenance access. It's just a cut through. There's like literally one loot thing in there, and it's like a... This leads up to that turbine room. If you wanted to go that way, you could also go that way. And then there's minor loot over here with them, if you want that. Yeah, there's like just alcohol. That's all that's in here. Oh, and a servo. That's it. Other than that, it's really just a cut through. If you don't want to go above, it allows for a second way to get over here.
Discuss your efforts on Paradise Island. We may have no physical presence there, but we are ever watchful.
You guys okay?
Observations suggest that matters have been delicate.
We need another fuse.
But things have taken somewhat of a turn. After the Protectorate destroyed their own relay out of madness, we have seen little resistance to our residents.
We're gonna use time dilation.
However, it is worrisome that it took the assistance of a free...
Fan hazards. Massive blades of certain fans will make quick work of even the toughest Earth Directorate agent. However, a skillful use of your tactical time dilation gadget, you'll be able to slip through unscathed. So I'm going to get real close to it. Turn it on and go. Turn it off. Fuse. Heavy round. Energy. Shock rod. And I think that's all that's here.
Allow me to offer this bit of data then. The true culprit of the attack was a proctor named Svoboda. My brave colleagues found her out and promptly executed her.
Ah, so the Order is capable of decisive action. I have doubts after hearing... Monastery. Even though the hostages yet live, this crime happened under your purview.
I would remind you that these innocents survived because of our quick and accurate analysis of the situation. Do not appreciate insinuations that we allow chaos to run rampant on our watch. Chances are high that any erratic variable is a result of your people's meddling in our affairs.
Ridiculous. Next you'll be claiming we're to blame for all of your past failures. Why, the mere prediction of our arrival years ago sent you into a dizzy. Isn't that right?
According to my analysis prior to this meeting, enough goodwill exists between our parties to suggest a high chance of success, should a treaty or alliance be agreed upon.
Treaty? As in a contract? Goodness, there's no need to rush into such formalities, Vicar. Especially when so much has yet to be discussed.
Okay. Pitchball card, Ryan Powell. +5 max health. And then we have a vendor tech. If you have lockpick 12, you can get in there and steal all the stuff.
This unit welcomes you to the utility atrium. My records do not indicate that any authorized personnel remain aboard the station. But I am programmed to exchange wares for monetary compensation for whosoever seeks it.
Why are you still here?
My records. Yes. The explanation
DeSoto.
Mechanist DeSoto was as follows. I need someone to have eyes on my explosive friends. but I do not have eyes.
We'll talk about DeSoto in about 2 minutes.
This sector's long-departed personnel seem to make good use of these.
Okay. Black Hat, 80% toxicity drain rate, and comes with remote access. So if you have the automech hacking, I think it's reset or something, mechanical reset, you can do that more from a remote distance now. Gain increased critical hit chance against automechs. If automech hacking is unlocked via the manual reset perk, automechs may now be hacked from a distance. So that sounds kind of interesting. 2,500. And then this is why we're here. Advanced Decryption Key. We're going to be getting that. And then just some more stuff. Okay. It's a burst rifle. Burst rifles are really nice. Should probably have eaten that. Doesn't matter.
Good spot for what I used to call opportunistic field resupply and intelligence acquisition. Or a quick ransacking.
Oh, we will be ransacking. We will be ransacking. Alright, we're going to take the fuse from the lift and use it to open this door over here.
By my estimation, if we formed an alliance, say, within the next month, we would see returns within days. The market, the colony, would soon be out of production.
Proceeding to attack.
Estimation? Do explain, how did you arrive at this? What model did you utilize? Which metrics?
Oh,
Teetotaler. No, thank you.
you see, I'm renowned for my ability to read a room.
Let's put shield. We're going to need the shield.
Data, you might say.
Wait 1 second, cause no, she's upgraded. All right. Okay. Make sure you got your shield on. Trauma kit, scrap metal, springs. Okay, grab this. Be sure you grab the volted plasma beamcaster if you don't have a beamcaster. We're coming up on a sniper section, and not gonna lie, they're jerks. They're just really jerks. And so the beamcaster and the grenades that I have been what I found work really well. So be sure to grab that. This works really well on the mechs as well. So if you don't have hack and you're not able to get the override codes, get this, because this will make very short work of the mechs that we're about to come in contact with. Alright, I missed a data pad. Where's that data pad? Hang on, we're going back through here. I missed the data pad. It's from DeSoto, the guy that made the... Oh, there you are. I knew you were here. Mechanist DeSoto's notes. He's the guy that made the vendor stay. He's the one responsible for these things that came running out and exploded. The suicide spiders. Okay, let's see. Got the computer from Provost Glacis. Important announcement. Oh, this is about the closing. Yeah, about decommissioning the station. Okay. Okay, now I have... We're going to switch over. See if I can't make a plasma. You want something that has damage over time is the best. What did I just say? Plasma? Plasma grenade. Should be enough. For these snipers, because I'm telling you, they're just jerks. They have like incredible aim. Okay.
I'm starting to get an eerie feeling, like someone's got their lamps on us.
Okay, Pitchball card for Series Z. Plus 1% to damage. Okay, so if you were able to talk down that first, what was his name, Factor guy or something? The guy at the landing pad, and you have the override codes, you can actually shut off all the mechanicals. There's 2 waves, one for each side. One, when you get that side going, there's going to be one of the larger automechs, and then 3 wasps. When we get that side going, same thing, 1 larger guy and 3 wasps. But there's a lot of cover. You can stay in the offices and shoot out. It's very easy to take out the mechs. Really, they're not the hardest part of this quest at all. So if you do not have the overrides and you do not have Hack 8, don't worry too much at all. You'll be fine. So I'm going to go ahead and leave them on just so that you can see how much work they are. And now we're going to get 1 shot off on the sniper rifle before we start on this. The snipers, the snipers, total assholes. Alright, there's one right there, and then there's another one right there. Use the lights on the back wall to sort of indicate like where they are, but we're going to be using the time dilator to mostly get them. So what's going to happen is I'm going to take a sniper shot and not kill them because it's just not powerful enough, but it'll get some of it down. You can't sneak up on them. If you climb on any of the boxes, really, except for like these, if you try to climb to get up to the railing balcony area, or if you hit like the 5th step, they'll auto like alert. So what we're going to do is use the time dilator, the beam caster, and some grenades to take them out. There's 2. And then there's going to be 2 more every time you get a side up and running. So there's going to be 6 total. So here we go. I forgot I had to do it from over here. Because I have to be crouching or there's like no damage at all. I've lost sight of him. I wish these actually zoomed. Here we go. Alright, we are going to switch to the Beamcaster. I have this Zeranium Ray that we got from the factory in Golden Ridge, but any Beamcaster will work. I like the Zeranium because it has damage over time for the Zeranium poisoning. These two are going to go down fast.
Have you given up? I can hear you scampering around like a little sprat. What are you doing down there?
Alright, we're going to let him shoot.
Have you given up?
Time dilator.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
What are you doing down there?
Medic, please.
Limit.
I can hear you scampering around like a little sprat.
Oh, one thing I forgot to mention that we're going to do. Put on a helmet that has an higher energy recharge rate. That'll get the meter to fill up faster.
What are you doing down there?
Please.
Tease
I
it.
can hear you scampering around like a little
Shut
sprat.
off.
Balancing the equation.
So when you...
Have you given up?
Help, Commander.
Yeah, they're both down. Okay, so when you use a grenade, you want the drop point to be like right where they are. Don't aim for the back wall. It'll be too far away. I'll wait for the meter to come
I
back.
can hear you scampering around like a little sprat.
So predictable.
What are you doing down there?
Could have thrown like 3 grenades, but... You can tease them a little
Have you
bit.
given up? I can hear you scampering around like a little sprat.
If they shoot at the same time, you usually have like a second, but if they stagger like this, you have no chance. Alright, that one's down. Usually when one's down, your allies can kill the other. Other than that, they just go down like immediately.
Escalating aggression by 3.8%. Negating extraneous.
Combatant scanned.
I can't move. I'm gonna get so shot back here.
Standing by to stupefy. Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
What are you doing down there?
Not sure I even touched it. Oh, got him. Alright, good. Alright, so those two are down. I'm gonna switch over to the plasma beam, volted plasma beam caster that we just got. For the mechs that are going to come out, it actually works insanely well with them. So we're going to grab this fuse. Time dilation.
Resorting to violence.
Alright, so that just spawned a larger mech and 3 wasps. If you didn't turn them off. Look at how it just melts this guy. It just completely melts him. And this is the one we found in the closet. So I didn't even bring this with me. This was found on site.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Alright, so they're down because new set is out.
What are you doing down there?
Don't worry about looting because they can't get you through the glass.
Have a fix on their weakness.
What are you doing down there?
Okay. They're in the exact same place as the others.
I can hear you scampering around like a little sprat.
Okay, time dilation. And I'm gonna pull back because, oh god, no, we're definitely gonna pull back. If you're gonna use a time dilation with a grenade, make sure that you have it pre-aimed.
Displaying customary intimidation.
I can hear you scampering around like a little sprat.
Okay. Aim right on top of him. 2, 3, 4. Good enough.
What are you doing
Got
down
him.
there?
Okay. Where's Marisol?
Going out of sight.
Okay, just quit pushing me, dude.
Waste them. On your command.
Alright, we're gonna pre-aim.
Ratcheting up my aggression.
I'm gonna get down because they will totally still shoot me. Got him for a little. Oh, got him. Excellent. Alright, doing the same with the other one. Time dilator. Oh, this is the shock one. I forgot I didn't switch back to the Zeranium one. That's alright. They both work well.
Handle this.
They both work really well, so either one's fine.
Target analyzed.
Lay down fire.
Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Have you given up?
Stun weapon ready, Commander.
What are you doing down there?
Reviving me is in everyone's best interests.
I can hear you scampering around like a little sprat.
Electrical dampeners.
Completely melts the dude. Completely melts him.
Guns cocked and loaded.
I can hear you just scampering around like a little sprat.
Better if I go and
See, the mechs aren't terrible at all. The snipers, on the other hand, total assholes. Okay. Let the meter come back.
Refraining from a gratuitous battle.
Pre-aim.
Improve combat efficiency by 1/4.
Time dilator. 2, 3.
What are you doing down there?
Lights flashing before my eyes, Commander. Revive me.
Oh, have you given up?
Knew you had my back.
Wait for the meter to refill.
I can hear you scampering around.
Not
like a
walking
little
this off.
sprat.
Stand
Oh.
me back up.
I'm waiting for the meter.
Oh, have you given up?
Go ahead and pre-aim. Yeah, they're gonna shoot me. They're so gonna shoot me.
I can hear you scampering around like a little sprat.
Knew you had my back.
Don't run up there. You're just gonna die again, dude.
Oh, have you given up?
Should have pre-aimed. Stop it. Pre-aim. Always pre-aim.
What are you doing?
I'm risking a second one. Got him.
Let me know when you need a distraction.
Let me see what we can do. Tried to use Niles. Didn't work.
Atone for your logic.
What are you doing down there?
I'm so getting shot. So getting shot.
Are you scamper sound like a little
Ready to waste him. On your...
Got him.
We're so close. One elevator ride away from having the Vries in our crosshairs.
All right, reload. 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 All right, let's get my Oracle back. I love the Oracle. Oracle. Do I need to do anything else? I don't think so. This is why you don't throw at the wall, because they're actually a lot farther away from the wall than you would think. You would think the splash zone from over there, it appears like the splash zone should get them, but it really doesn't. So. Alright, let me see. We got both cards. We got the decryption key. Third card is up here. Broadcast records. Summation of the Sovereign's 2327th address. Creation of the Vox Initiative. Reflection on progress. Return to root.
Fine. I suppose we can entertain a tentative agreement. I hereby agree that both of our parties will lay down their arms. For now.
I am pleased to hear it. There is no need for senseless bloodshed when we may yet come to an accord.
I remind you that a contract signing may still be a ways off, but we might consider the hierarchy between our parties. Should we
doors behind us.
An alliance?
No, we wouldn't want any unseemly quabbles over power. Especially when presiding bishop Ruth Bassar already possesses the foresight necessary to lead a colony and better its people.
Foresight does not win wars. A military's might does. Our very own officer Carr has proven that, exploiting weaknesses in the Protectorate to great effect. Do you have such guile?
So you think that your people should rule? I don't wish to denigrate your military's knowledge here, but Arcadian matters are best suited for Arcadians. We actively collect data to understand how to serve our people, after all. Look no further than the abbot, who welcomed refugees to Matriarch's mercy.
Yet he struggled.
Might as well be served up on a platter. We don't have much time.
Overwhelmed if he couldn't see his right hand was actively undermining him, even with his data.
Meanwhile, Auntie's choice has done little to alleviate the refugee crisis it helped create. Indeed, my projections may be accurate. You are more interested in what you can steal.
Dear Vicar, you are not yourself. Perhaps Auntie and your bishop should continue these talks. We'd be happy hosts. We do enjoy dazzling guests with a tour of our stolen artifacts.
There is only a 14% chance that you are jesting. No. If anyone in Arcadia is fit to host such discussions, it is presiding Bishop Bassar. Anyone else would be an insult.
Alright, so there's De Vries right there. Go ahead and make a manual save if you want to try and play with the answer options, fighting her versus trying to talk her down, if you want to make a change on that, or if you want to play with that. And then here we go.
You have a nasty habit of arriving at the wrong time, Commander.
Thank you.
It's over, Augustine. Nowhere left to run. No more lies you can peddle or people you can burn. Your rewards come due.
Ibarra, I was unaware of your survival until recently. Believe it or not, I was happy you survived. But to see you still seeking solace in the Commander's shadow is disappointing. You could have done anything with your life. Shrugged off the bad memories. But now you're both here to meddle. Law knows why.
We need to talk about what you're doing here.
Certainly. And then I'll brew us some tea and we can gossip about the latest pitchball matches. Do you think me an idiot? I've no interest in continuing this little reunion. What happened in Horizon Point, well, I had no choice but to do as I did. And I'm prepared to do the same again. These delegates you came to save, I'm killing them both, and any hope for peace will die along with them. This is the only way if we hope to close the rifts before it's too late.
What do the peace talks have to do with the rifts?
Everything. The Order is on the verge of learning how to control the rifts. They just need the right data, and a prototype modulator that's hidden away in a Protectorate lab on Praetor. But like the Protectorate before them, Auntie's Choice must never have access to that technology.
I still don't follow.
Whoever wins the war will control Arcadia. And once control is seized, it's only a matter of time before attention turns to closing the rifts and learning how to control them. Controlling these rifts leads to absolute power. And under no circumstances can the Order share that with Auntie's Choice. It's as if they deny how we got to this point. It was the Seers who came to me back then. They showed me their data, proving that the Protectorate's rift experiments would lead to our galaxy's destruction. I didn't want to believe them. But as more and more of their predictions came to pass, I knew I had to act. I had to destroy Horizon Point and its research to prevent annihilation.
That's law, Augustine. You could have told us what you were planning instead of letting us blunder into a trap.
No, I couldn't have. Had I deviated from the plan even the slightest amount, it could have jeopardized everything. I had to avert a far worse disaster. By any means.
My concern is the delegates here and now.
You are focused entirely on the wrong thing. Wars come and go. Civilizations can rebuild. But this manner of destruction is something nothing can come back from. You recall what I said of the rift modulator, of the data? It's the only way to control the rifts. And only the Order can be trusted with this power. You know who these corporatists are. How they deal with their competitors. Imagine now how a war spurred by greed might be won, when fought with rifts instead of guns. You see? The Order must not sacrifice their principles for a childish attempt at peace. If they don't complete the mission they started, everything I have done will have counted for nothing.
Enough! Just enough, Augustine. I can't listen to any more of these excuses. I've got all the answers I needed, Commander. She's gone over the threshold and ain't no bringing her back. Best we make this quick, before she can hurt anyone else.
You think you have it in you to pull the trigger, Ibarra?
Had 10 years to practice. Give the order, Commander.
Not yet, Niles.
How many times do you need a snake to bite you to realize its nature? She's shown us who she is, Commander. She's showing us again right now.
Here's the speech 5. I don't know what this is. I've never gotten it to pop up. I've spoken to Niles extensively, searched everywhere. I don't know what that is, so. Stop the rifts and save Arcadia.
Fire here. You know that, right?
It doesn't matter. Nothing you can say to me will change the issue at hand. If I'm to give the Order the means to close the rifts, the peace talks must end. 2 dead delegates? That's a fair price to pay. We've paid worse.
There's another way to help the Order. You just haven't considered it yet. This is the conversation option that requires you to have completed stalking an associate of Angry Ascendants, who is Savannah in the chapel back in Paradise Island.
Is that so? Please then, enlighten me on how you might save the Order from itself.
The delegates' deaths won't stop anything. Negotiations are on the right path.
Even if the circumstances for peace are right, surely their envoys' untimely deaths will put fear into them. If I can do anything to put doubt in either faction's mind, I'll do it. You were an Earth Directorate agent once, so you understand the need to be thorough. But even if what you say is true, there's no undoing the past. Not for me. I don't belong here. And the Earth Directorate's nothing more than a memory. This mission is all I have. So if you won't leave me to carry out my plans, Commander, then all that's left is your bullet.
Not true. Your friend Savannah believes in you. She says that you deserve a second chance.
Savannah. I was never a good friend to her, even when she was all I had. Sometimes I thought her a fool for putting such faith in me. But if she still does, maybe. No, it doesn't matter. You should hate me for what I've done to you, to your crew. You can't possibly wish for me to live.
Speech 5, or Leadership 5. You can redeem yourself, make things right.
Do you actually? I want nothing more than that, but I just didn't understand there was another path I could take. Not until this moment. I see now that my judgment has been compromised. So we will do this your way. No harm will come to the delegates, and I will stand down. But there's more you should know. I've recovered a cartridge from the Earth Directorate satellite I brought down. It's here, with me, and it contains the rift data gathered from every system they monitor. If you process this data, you can use it to improve the prototype rift modulator on Praetor. Once that's finished, the rifts can finally be closed. Everyone will be saved.
Why are you trusting me with this?
Because, whether you believe it or not, you are the picture of an Earth Directorate agent.
Thank you.
Competent, resourceful, tenacious.
Making me blush.
Stop speaking, Commander, before I take back what I just said. I need to believe that you're actually what you appear to be. As for me, I've reached the limit of what I can do here. But you can still save us. And that cartridge will at least give you a head start. There's also a high-priority message from the Chief of Ops on there. I was unable to decrypt it, but you certainly have the means to do so on your ship. It may be 3 years old, but hopefully the information it contains is still relevant. Here, it's yours. May the numbers guide you, Commander. Wait, what in the void is that?
Okay, grab this. It's a sniper rifle.
Well, we should run.
And the Pitchball card, Chris Cheung. The sniper rifle is pinpoint assassination, has near perfect accuracy, no fall-off point for bullet damage by range, has a custom modular scope with a variable zoom range. Toggle with quick melee while in ADS. Well, it'd be R3, I guess. Okay, and the card was +1 gadget energy meter to the meter. Time to go.
Follow me, quick!
Ah, I forgot where to go. Oh, down. I really hope me screwing with that engineering box in the beginning did not screw us, because I've never done that before. We'll see. Back at start. Out on the landing pad.
This is an urgent message for all Earth Directorate agents. The spatial rift situation has deteriorated significantly. The rifts threatening a majority of our colonies and our Earth Directorate bases, including this one, have entered their final stages. If you see a rift that looks like this, you are in grave danger. You have at most a matter of months before everything in your local system is destroyed. The seriousness of this situation cannot be overstated. Therefore, Directive Alpha Omega is hereby invoked. You are fully authorized to do everything in your power to find a way to close the rifts. Along with this message, the entirety of our rift data has been sent to your local surveillance satellite. Analyze this data. Law willing, you will find a way to unlock any secrets it has resisted yielding to us. The fate of humanity now depends on you.
Acknowledging receipt of emergency mission parameters update, including activation of Directive Alpha Omega. Commander is now released from any and all agent guidelines.
I like the sound of that. What does that mean, Val?
The full parameters are as follows. The agent has full authority to handle the mission in any manner they see fit. No exceptions. The extreme nature of stated emergencies supersedes any other considerations.
Anything else I need to know?
I have also detected competing priorities in the new mission objectives. The surveillance data from the satellite confirms De Vries's assertion of a prototype modulator on Praetor that may be used to manipulate rifts. Acquisition is required to be able to bypass any new or existing miniature ground-level rift anomalies you may encounter. You are also tasked with finding a way to process the Earth Directorate rift data. The archive computer on Cloister would be best suited to this purpose.
All right. Any chance we can get help from the Order or Auntie's Choice?
Agents are permitted to cooperate with local governments and other political entities at their discretion, even under normal directives, which you are no longer bound by. Both Auntie's Choice and the Order have previously controlled the archive, and may be open to working with you to regain access. Seeking their assistance is recommended. Coincidentally, both delegates also escaped the station and have sent messages expressing gratitude. It seems they feel they owe you their lives and have asked to meet with you at their respective headquarters.
Thank you. I'll think about it.
Returning to mission objectives. Do you have a preference for which to pursue first, Commander?
Archive on Cloister. Cloister the stupid. I'll have an easier time dealing with rifts if we get the modulator from Praetor. I'm just going to start pressing buttons on the astrogator and see where we end up. I think we'll go with that. I'm not going to commit right now.
This unit strongly advises against randomly pressing buttons on the astrogator, unless death is the desired outcome.
The stupid. I'm inclined to begin with archive. I'll have an easier time to... Oh. I need to think about my options before committing.
Acknowledged. Due to the rift's expansion, both Cloister and Praetor show a high preponderance of miniature rifts. Proceed with caution. It is worth noting that the Order of the Ascendant is headquartered on Cloister. You have also received a message from Auntie's Choice. This unit can relay its contents now, should you wish. The message has also been sent to your private terminal.
I'll read it later.
Acknowledged. It appears you now have permission to visit Auntie's Choice headquarters aboard its flagship, Commander. You may use the astrogator to navigate there at any time.
All right. So there you go. There is a fiend in high places with talking De Vries down.